Yeah, Diontae, it seems like Ben is sharing the wealth more than ever, and today was very prolific despite the wind. Was that a problem for receivers at all?
The wind?
Yeah. Do you guys have to make it?
Nah, because we know Ben was just going to probably throw it a little harder than normal. But we just, whether the ball came to us or not, we just had to make a play for him regardless. And that's what we focused on the whole game, just trying to make plays. When the ball came our way, we did that. We showed it.
Brian Batko, Post-Gazette.
Hey, Diontae, we just talked to JuJu, and he gave us a little bit of a glimpse. But with Ben being gone this week, I mean, did he communicate with you more than normal? Was there more texting? Was he Zooming you? Just can you give me some details on what it was like not having him around?
I didn't really talk to Ben during the week. I mean, I text him whatnot to check on him to make sure he's okay, like earlier on in the week. But other than that, I'm pretty sure he was just on the line, online virtual when we was online, like during meetings or whatever. But I didn't really talk to him.
Reminder, raise your hand if you have a question. Dale Lawley, DK.
Yeah, Diontae, I'm just wondering, do you feel like your the deep ball that you caught kind of opened things up a little bit for the offense?
Yeah, that was the spark that got us doing. I felt like
100% it was Swiss.
Just make a big play down the field like that, and get us in a good field position and wind up in the end zone. I felt that gave us the lead that we needed, and we just kept going on, adding on to it, and we finished the game.
Brian Batko, Post-Gazette, last question.
Yeah, Diontae, I'll just follow up. I mean, you said you texted Ben early in the week to make sure he was okay. What was your initial reaction, if you can think back to Monday or Tuesday, when you hear that QB1 has to go on the COVID list?
Man, it was crazy. It happened out of nowhere. I mean, it's a part of today's life, whatnot, COVID. So we got to handle it the best way we know how to handle it. And that's what they did. Ben did the right things to make sure he was testing negative or whatnot. And we needed him this week. And we're getting ready for next week.
JuJu, what is it specifically about that 4 wide receiver package with Ebron? You guys' numbers the last 3 games are through the roof. What specifically do you think makes that work so well?
Man, I just think, we have so many guys who are just versatile and, they can play any position on the field. All spots on the field. And, when you know the defense, when we study them all week, it just makes our job easier. It makes Ben's job easier. And at the end of the day, like I said, we're young. You guys are just ready to run. We have guys ready to come in. We had James Washington come in. Like, we just have rotating, constant young receivers getting ready to, catch balls, score touchdowns.
Mark Caboli?
Hey, JuJu, with such a controlled passing game, is it really necessary to have to run a lot, or can you just get away with what you've been doing?
I mean, at the end of the day, you always figure about the balance between running the ball and throwing the ball. Sometimes, some games where, running the ball is more effective than throwing the ball. I think today, throwing the ball was more effective than running the ball. In our situation, they were stacking the box, blitzing guys off the edge and left and right. And so, we opened up the package, and even James, Connor had a couple catches, being an empty set and him being outside the wide receiver. So, as you can see, it's all about moving the ball around and just spreading out the defense.
Yeah, TJ, I know you guys had talked about, Burrows throws the ball a lot, obviously, but you had talked about, like, he's a sneaky runner, and I think I don't know if he ran at all. Did you guys do anything different to keep him in the pocket and to keep him from not running draw plays or anything like that?
We were expecting some of the draw plays and his mobility. We've been working all week on just trying to be more disciplined on rushing lanes. And overall, just did a good job of keeping him in the pocket as best we could and not letting him use his legs.
Jenna Harner?
TJ, you guys have such success against rookie quarterbacks. You guys are 25-4 against rookies since 2004. What is it that makes it possible? How much of a statement do you guys as a defense want to make, especially when it's a rookie in the AFC North?
Yeah, I think it's very important to welcome quarterbacks in the AFC North the appropriate way. And scoring points like that and holding the offense to the way we did, we try to do that to the best of our ability. We know Joe Burrow is their franchise quarterback, and we're just trying to let him know what he can expect when he comes in Pittsburgh.
Hey, Joe, I got to follow up on something that TJ just told us. He said you guys wanted to welcome Joe Burrow to the AFC North in the appropriate way, that you guys know he's their franchise quarterback, and you want to let them know what to expect when he comes to Pittsburgh. Was that on the defense's mind all week? And would you say you did that? You showed them what this is all about in this matchup?
Yeah, 1,000%. I think it was more of a respect factor too. Also, Joe Burrow is a great young quarterback, and we know he's going to be on the division for a very, very long time. So we kind of wanted to set the tone with him. We didn't want him to, just think that he was going to be playing Pittsburgh and throwing it wherever he wanted to, running all around. So we know that he's going to be a very, very good talent. They believe in him, and they have every right to. But we just wanted to make sure we put pressure on him, and I never let him get comfortable and know that he's going to be playing against us for a long time.
Brooke Pryor, ESPN.
Yeah, Joe, you had a really good game today, 3 pass breakups. It seems like it's maybe the most active or maybe the most involved that we've seen you this season. What was different for you today, and what was the key to you having those breakups?
I was locked in. I think I had a pretty good game today. They were throwing at me on third down, and they don't really do that all the time. So I just knew on those third down opportunities, you got to lock in, you got to make your play. We were playing a lot of single high, so when it's one-on-one coverage, they like to go outside, and we just had to stand up and had to make some plays today.